Thank you so much for your time. And first of all, may I ask you where you are from?
I'm from Germany.
Germany?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Which part of Germany?
Hamburg.
Hamburg,
Yes.
that's great. Hello, my name is
Hallo, mein Name ist Leni.
Lini. Okay,
Yeah.
Dankeschön. Thank you so much for your time. What brought you to Japan?
Well, first, I came for a high school year abroad. I just wanted to learn Japanese. That was the main reason. And I just wanted to do like exchange here in general. And I was like fixed on a specific country. So I ended up choosing Japan because I wanted to learn the language and thought if I'm there, it will be like easier to learn it. So I went to Okayama
Okayama.
for a year
Wow.
and went to high school there.
High school.
Yes.
Okay, so may I ask you how old you are?
I'm 21 now.
21 now, okay.
I'm not sure myself.
So, okay, so I think you're quite a long time you are in Japan, you mean?
Yeah, it's like 3 years in total.
Wow, that's great. Okay. You said you wanted to learn Japanese. That's why
Yeah.
you came to Japan.
Yes.
But what made you want to Japanese? Like watching anime or history or?
Actually, no. It's like people always assume that when you come to Japan, you like anime.
Yeah.
I don't have anything against it, just to be clear. I just don't really watch it at all. And I've never really been a big anime fan. Only like the Ghibli movies I really
Oh,
like.
yeah.
They're very beautiful. But the main reason was I was using this app where you can talk to like natives in different languages from all over the world. And I met someone that spoke Japanese. And I really liked how the language sounds. And I just thought I really want to learn it.
Which application? HelloTalk or something?
It's Tandem.
I know Tandem.
Yes.
I used to use it.
Yes, it's a good one. Yeah.
So like through the application, you had interaction with Japanese people.
Yeah, I was talking like to a Japanese girl, and she was very nice. I still sometimes talk to her. She's in Germany now.
Oh.
Yeah, we
Still,
switched.
please.
Yeah, I was teaching her German. She was teaching me
Oh
Japanese.
my god. When you used that application, how old were you?
At that time, I was pretty young. I think I was like 14.
Oh, so
Yeah.
first contact with Japanese language culture was
Yeah.
14.
14, and then I started like to build this idea in my head that I want to go to Japan, and I ended up going when I was 16. Then I
Okay.
was here 2019 for a year, so I had to go home when Corona started.
Oh yeah.
It was like a high school exchange here.
Yeah.
So I was in a host family, and then I went to high school there normally with Japanese people.
So it's kind of rare to hear the story of like an exchange, especially teenager, like 16 something. So how was your life in Okayama as a exchange student? Like?
At first it was difficult because I basically knew like barely any Japanese when I came. So all I could do was like self-introduction.
Yeah.
Like konnichiwa and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that was basically it. And
Yeah.
because it was kind of like inaka,
Yeah.
the people didn't really know much English. So I could only like talk like some Japanese, and then I would use like Google Translate,
Google Translate, yeah.
to communicate with
Yeah,
the people.
true.
So that was kind of difficult, but after 3 months I feel like it got easier to talk in Japanese, and then you could understand more and more. So
Okay.
yeah, it was very nice.
That's great.
It ended up being like the best or great that I ended up in like more the countryside of Japan, even though I think Okayama is still a big city, but
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like more outside than Tokyo, so I met a lot of Japanese people.
Okay, so what do you like about Okayama?
I love the whole place. Every time I go back, it just makes me like so happy. Like the people are super nice.
Oh yeah.
I feel like the energy is very different when you like go more in the south, away from Tokyo. I feel like Tokyo people always look kind of stressed.
Oh yeah.
You see like the stressed faces on the train, and they're kind of tired, and I don't know, everyone's looking at their phone. But I felt like in Okayama people were much friendlier.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just really like the city.
That's
Just nice people.
That's great. So maybe you used to wear the uniform of Japan?
Yes, I
Oh
did.
my.
I had a school uniform.
Is this like kind of like a uniform in your country?
No, we don't have uniforms.
Oh, so how did you
Germany.
feel?
I liked it.
You like it? You
Yeah,
like it?
I liked it. I didn't have to think about what to wear in the morning. That was very nice. At first I couldn't remember the way to school, so I would just follow the people that wore the same school uniform and could find my way. That was nice.
Right. So you stayed in host family, Japanese host?
Yes, I had 4.
4?
Yeah.
4 host families?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So I switched after like 2 months. They also like showed a lot of interest into like for like my culture. That was very nice. For example, my first host family, they would start to say some German words that I like taught them,
Yeah.
and they still know them. So I visited them like half a year ago. They still know all the words. It's like very impressive. And just everyone was like super nice, and they were they took care of me a lot. So they would always like make sure that I'm okay and that I feel comfortable. So it was just great in general. I'm very grateful that I had that experience.
Have you ever experienced like sports festival in the?
Yes,
Oh,
I had the Taikusai and the normal Bunkasai.
Oh,
It was very nice. Actually, the Bunkasai, I think that was and still is like the most fun experience I ever had in Japan. The one of my high school was also kind of famous, so people from other schools would like come to see that. It was amazing. Like everyone was like in such a good mood, and they were preparing for months, and they had like these light sticks. Like the pen lighter, and they would like all cheer and everyone would sing, and it was crazy, like such like great energy, and I felt like that would never happen in a German high school.
Yeah,
that they have like so much school spirit.
Yeah.
We have school festivals also in Germany, but like it's so different.
What did you do in your class in Japan?
We did a musical. We did a high school musical.
Speaking in Japanese?
In English. I was in the international track, so they were doing it in English.
Oh, so it's your field. It was your field.
Yeah.
You didn't need to speak Japanese.
Yeah. But it was like 2 weeks after I arrived in Japan, so I only had like one sentence I had to say.
That's great. So you seem like you enjoyed a lot, like your school life in Japan.
It was.
But was it for us like difficult, like because of the language barrier or something? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I took the normal classes with the other Japanese students.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I just remember like when I had the first class in world history, I couldn't understand anything. And like the teacher was drawing something on like the blackboard, and I didn't know what he was doing.
There are some class, right? Sports, mathematics, history, English. I think your score was very high, like the math and English.
English, yes.
Yeah. No? Math, no?
No, the problem with math was in German high school, we use calculators.
Oh, yeah.
In Japanese high school, there's no calculators allowed. So I had a little culture shock when I just asked everyone, like, first day of math class, like, where their calculators are. And they were like, we're not allowed to use them. And then they wrote, like, something on the board, and it was something we never did before. And that was, like, the moment where I said, yeah, I'm not going to do math.
Oh, yeah.
So I was able to self-study and learn Japanese in the time.
So the English score is very high.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I helped like my classmates a lot with their homework and stuff like that.
That's great. So you used to live in Okayama, and then after you went back to Germany.
Yeah, and then I finished high school in Germany, and like right after my graduation, like the next day, I went back to Japan, but this time to Tokyo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
To go to Japanese language school or university?
I went to language school for 9 months.
9 months, yeah.
And then I ran out of money.
Yeah.
So I went back to Germany for half a year.
Oh, yeah.
And then last October I came back, and now I'm here again. And now I am trying for university. I'm trying to get into Japanese university.
That's cool. So now you don't go to school, Japanese language
I still go to Japanese language school, but I'm in the university course. So they're helping us to like pass the exams.
Yeah, understand.
Yeah.
But what made you to come back here?
I feel like I went like to Japan when I was so young, and I was like in a phase where a lot of my character was still building. And the thing is now Japan kind of became part of me.
Oh yeah.
And every time I go back to Germany, it feels like something's missing.
Oh yeah.
So while I still really love Germany and enjoy being there, I always feel like a part of me is missing. So I just felt like I had to go back and be here again.
You just said Japan became the part of you.
Yeah.
So is there anything that you feel like you became Japanese? Like a habit or personality or?
I think there's some gestures
Gestures?
that I still do also when I'm like visiting in Germany. Like for example, when I'm declining something, I do the hand wave where people are like, what are you doing? What is that? Or I don't know, I feel like some reactions, like when I'm shocked, I say "bikurishita," or like small reactions are kind of like the things that you do without thinking about it. I feel like those became Japanese. And then I feel like on the train when someone's talking loud, I get kind of annoyed.
Oh yeah.
Like when I see foreigners like being loud on the train or like eating something, I'm kind of like looking at them. I'm like, miryoku.
It's kind of normal in Germany, right? Because I used to.
It's normal in Germany, yeah.
I used the train in Germany.
They would eat like a kebab on the train.
Yeah, kebab. It's very famous. Yeah.
Yeah, it smells horrible.
Do you think your fashion style also changed? Do you
It
think?
has, yeah.
Like something-
She's nodding aggressively.
I feel it because, yeah, like your style is a kind of Japanese style, I guess. Like more kawaii style, I guess.
Maybe, I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of different clothes.
Yeah.
So some go more in the punk
Yeah.
like direction, some are like very simple. So I feel like
Yeah.
I experiment more.
And also the how to make your
Oh,
style.
yeah.
I think because I have German friends, but they don't make up like.
No,
this.
it's not Western style makeup.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
Oh,
Yeah.
it-
It's
it-
influenced by Japan, I would say.
Okay, so some part of you became more Japanese.
I would say maybe, yeah.
So now you live in Japan, but what's your dream actually? What's your future plan?
I'm not sure yet. I do want to go to university here and probably do my bachelor and my master's here. And then I kind of want to see how the flow goes, if I want to stay here or if I like go to another country. But I do think I want to stay in connection with Japan. So when I have like a job, I would probably choose a job where I can travel to Japan a lot or work for a Japanese company.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I feel like being completely away from Japan would kind of make me sad. So I kind of want to maybe have both. Because
yeah.
of course I also miss home. It's like
Yes, true.
kind of difficult. I'm like at home at like two places.
So you said like you miss your home, but now your sister is visiting, right?
Yeah.
So like how are you feeling?
I'm very happy that
You're
she's
really
visiting.
happy?
Yeah, it's very
That's
nice. Kind
great.
of feels like a piece of Germany came to
Oh,
me.
yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you staying more than 1 year, so you experienced like 4th season in Japan.
Yes.
So what do you like about Japanese 4th season?
I hate summer.
Ah.
And
Okay.
I really do love autumn,
Autumn, yeah.
and spring. It's very beautiful. Of course, the sakura is just
sakura.
amazing, and the weather is just perfect. And winter is also nice. It's not too cold, but like summer is like the only time where it's like humid and hot.
We have also like omatsuri or like firework festival.
I do like those parts.
Oh,
Those
yeah?
parts are nice. Yeah.
Have you ever tried yukata?
Yes, I.
Oh, yeah?
I had a yukata and the kimono on.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you feel when you tried?
It's so beautiful. It's just astounding. It's really beautiful. I just felt like an honor to wear it.
Yeah. You wore yukata and go to matsuri or hanabi tai?
Hanabi taikai.
Oh, that's great.
It was very nice.
Did you try also ohanami?
Yes,
Ohanami.
of course. This year we were a bit too early, so it was kind of funny. We went to Yoyogi Koen, and it was like full. Everywhere was like people with like the blue like
Yes.
sheets,
Yeah.
and like it was full of people, but there was no sakura yet.
Oh yeah?
There was like one little tree
Oh my
blooming,
God.
and the rest wasn't blooming yet because I think it was kind of late this year.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, but yeah, it was still nice. It was still nice. So we did the hanami without the hana, but it was still nice.
You said you like winter also.
Illumination, Japanese New Year.
Yes.
Yeah, this year I went to my host family, so I had a very traditional New Year's experience with like everything with osechi ryori and everything.
That's
yeah,
great.
It was very nice.
You eat toshikoshi soba?
Yes,
Oh,
everything.
yeah, that's nice.
It was everything included, and we did like made everything ourselves. Like we went cooking. It was great.
You visited like a shrine temple?
Yes, we visited so many.
Oh yeah.
Like in 2 days, I think we went like to 10 different, and then there was like this one bigger shrine. It was also in Okayama, where like there was like I don't know like 20, 30 stations where every single time we put in money, we had like a bag full of money. And I like one was for fortune and one was for like different things. Like at one point I was kind of confused and asked my host family if it's allowed to pray for so many things. But it was very nice.
Oh, that's good to hear. Okay, so you get nice luck or?
So far, we'll see.
Oh yeah.
I hope for my like entrance into the university to work out.
What's the biggest differences between your country and here?
I feel like the overall like mentality of people is very different. Like the way people act and like interact with each other.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like Germany is like much more individualistic to like the outside, where like you kind of don't really mind that much people around you, and I don't know, it's like very focused on yourself. Where I feel like Japanese people are more careful not to disturb others and kind of like maybe a bit more strict on the manners and stuff like that. I find it very comfortable actually, but I do know that some foreigners struggle with that.
And what's the similarities Germany
I
and
feel like Japanese and German people are actually very similar
Yeah?
in a lot of things.
Yeah?
Yeah. I feel like Germany is like also the more like stricter part of Europe, where like we are very like serious with our rules and to follow rules in general. Not everyone, but usually. Manners also very important. Taking off the shoes in the house and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So I feel like with things like that, it's kind of similar actually. The working culture.
Oh,
as
really?
well.
Similar?
Yeah. Work is very
Overworking?
important. Yeah. Like some people really like focus on their work and it's like
Oh,
all
yeah, yeah,
about
yeah.
the hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced like any culture shock between your country and here?
I kind of like sometimes about the way you dress. The Japanese people sometimes like mind some things more than like Westerners, for example, like showing shoulders and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that. I feel like probably young people don't mind that much, but sometimes like you get comments on it
Oh,
that
yeah.
it's like kind of showing too much,
Oh.
and it's like parts of the body where I don't really understand.
Yes, yeah.
Because for me it's just shoulders.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's just a cultural difference.
You are living here in Japan by yourself, right?
Yeah.
Without your family. Do
Yeah.
you feel safe living in Japan alone or like
I actually do feel much more safe than I did in Germany. Like I'm still careful, especially when I walk around like at night or when
Yeah.
I'm like in areas I don't really go much there. But when I'm like in Shibuya or something, then I'm kind of more wary about like my surroundings. But I do feel much more relaxed than in Germany.
When you hang out with Japanese friends, what do you usually do? Like go to karaoke, izakaya, cafe or
Exactly, basically that. Yeah. Like often we go to karaoke. I feel like a lot of karaoke, or you would go like to a park and have like a small picnic, or just search for like cute cafes.
cute cafe, yeah.
Yeah, and just have some coffee and just chill, I guess. Yeah. Kind of like I feel like it's just the things you do when you live in a city.
In karaoke, you sing Japanese song or?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Of course, I also sing Japanese songs.
For example,
I really like to sing Aimyon.
Aimyon. Oh, yeah,
Aimyon
that's
is really nice. And Kenshiyonezu,
Kinshinezu.
Lemon,
Lemon.
stuff like that.
Ah,
I feel like it's very mainstream.
Yeah.
Mainstream karaoke Japanese songs. Yeah.
If it's okay, could you show me your favorite picture that you took in Japan?
Let me see.
Oh, that's great.
That is my dosokai from high school.
That's great.
So in January we had the dosokai with everyone from my grade in high school, and I met my friends again from high school. So that was very nice.
So you knew them since 16?
Yeah, since I was 16.
That's
Yeah.
great. So you are the only foreign student in that school?
Yes, I was. There's like this school has like one foreigner a year.
Oh, okay. That's beautiful. You did tea ceremony?
Yes.
Wow.
When I was 17.
That's great. How was this experience, kimono and tea ceremony?
It was very nice.
Did you
I
like-
was kind of nervous to do something wrong because
yeah.
I didn't want to disrespect anyone.
Yeah.
So like it was a lot of like things you had to do, like you like I don't know, you turn like to the
Yeah,
right
yeah,
and then to the
yeah.
left, and I don't know, so many rules how to make the tea, but it was very interesting.
Did
very
you like
fun.
matcha?
Matcha? Yeah, I really like matcha.
Oh, yeah.
I like the bitter taste.
Oh, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. This is the last question. Can you speak Japanese?
はい、話せます。
少し日本語で。
はい。
自己紹介ってできますか？
はじめまして、レニーと申します。
はい
21歳です。
21歳
ドイツ人です。
ドイツ人。
はい
リニーさんの、
はい
じゃあ好きな日本の食べ物は何ですか？
好きな食べ物、いっぱいありますけど、やっぱりお好み焼きが一番好きかもしれない。はい。広島市。
広島スタイル。おお、なるほどなるほど。なんでお好み焼きが好きなの？その
なんか初めて日本に来た時になんか初めてホームステイの家族に会った日はなんかお好み焼き食べに行って、
なるほど
それはなんか日本に来て岡山に来ての初めてのなんか記憶
思い出。
なる
ほど。
なので
じゃあ日本の好きなスイーツってありますか？
たい焼き。
たい
焼き。
中身は
なんだっけ？
クリーム。
忘れちゃった。あんこ。
おお、そっか。じゃあ日本の伝統的なあんこの。
一番好きです。
そうなんだ。外国人であんこ嫌いな人っているけど、
めっちゃ好き。
めっちゃ好き。
すごく美味しい。
なるほどね。それはよかった。今日って何をしてましたか？
今日はなんだっけ覚えてない。新大久保にいてて、その後、ちょっと新大久保をちょっと歩いてて、街流れとか見て、その後原宿に行ってた。
なるほど。
観光としてなんか竹下通りだったんで。
竹下通り。なるほど。
一旦見てみたんだけどすごい混んでるからちょっと
なるほど。
すぐ逃げた。
おお、そっか。
そう。
じゃあ今そのお姉ちゃんが隣にいるんだけど、
はい、
お姉ちゃん日本語わからないでしょ？
はい。
だから 普段言えないなんかこと言えるそのなんかその愛情とかさ。
別に言えるよまあ来てくれて本当に嬉しいなんで、まあ、すごく遠くて高くて、なんか私になんか会いに来るためにそのなんかお金使ってくれたの本当に嬉しいです。本当に大好き。
お姉さんの尊敬してるところありますか？
全部なんか今心理学勉強してるんだけどすごく頭良くて本当すごい賢い人ですすごい尊敬してます。
尊敬してる。そっか、
はい、
いいね。She said something about you really nice things. Yeah.
It's like a secret language.
Yeah. 好きななんか日本語とかってありますか？言葉？
やっぱりちょっとつまんないかもしれないけどやばいが好き。
やばいが好き？
まあ、結構使えるので。
確かに何にでも使えるよね。
そう、まあ、どんなシチュエーションでも
そっか
使えるのでやばいが結構好き。あとキモい
キモい友達に教えてもらった。なるほど。
岡山の友達が
高校
の友達。
まあみんな使うもんね。そっか
そう。
昔はアニメ見ないって言ったけど、最近はアニメとか見る？
あんま見ない。
見ないんだ。
ずっと勉強してるので。
日本語の。
そう、まあ、受験のためずっと勉強なんであんまり時間ない。
そっか。
今はもう初めてなんか日曜日になんか EJU 日本留学試験を受けて、今ちょっと休めるからお姉ちゃんが来てくれてちょっと休んでますけど、その後はまた勉強始まるから。
大学の受験はいつ頃？
まあちょっと大学によってその申し込み期間が違うから、まあだいたい10月から始まる。今年の10月から、まあ最後の方は1月ぐらいかな。
日本語でやるの？
そう。
そっか。
全部日本語。
無事に試験が受かることを願ってます。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
ダンクシェン。
Dankeschön, vielen Dank.